Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Homies Fantasy Football Weekly Recap Show. This week, we've got some awesome stuff coming up, so hang in there. Let's have some fun. Well, as we started last week, I wanted to make sure that we are getting to know each other a little bit better every week, so we are going to do our Owner Spotlight. And this week's Owner Spotlight, we have Schmitty, also known as Austin Schmidt. Austin Schmidt comes from Michigan. He's 21 years old, and he works at a pizza shop, but he is darn good at pizza making. He has a YouTube and Twitch channel for gaming. He loves the game Call of Duty, and quite honestly, he's very good at it. You can actually find the link to his YouTube channel on this channel page. I suggest you go and subscribe, like, and all that fun good stuff. He's 21 years old. He has a sister whom he gets along with sometimes. He loves baseball, and he still believes that Harbaugh will help Michigan beat Ohio State eventually. We all know that's not true, but God love you, Schmitty. That is your Owner Spotlight for the week. All right, let's get into some game action for this week. In our first game, we had Dakota versus Schmitty. Dakota coming in 3-0 on a hot streak versus Schmitty 0-3. Each game this week will have a story or fairy tale associated with it, and I believe that the appropriate one for this one is Cinderella. It all came down to Monday night, and Devontae Adams said he could play, but he could not play. He was out. And Matt Ryan with his 15 points, and Calvin Ridley lighting it up this year, but with 0 points on Monday night lets the Cinderella story come full circle. Schmitty puts on the golden glass slipper. It's not golden, it's glass. 135 points to 117 points. Pulls out the win for his first win of the year. Dakota with his first loss. The Cinderella story is alive and well. In the next game of the week, we've got Dylan versus Carlos. Dylan coming in with a 1-2 record. Carlos with a 1-2 record. The loser of this one's fallen to 3 losses in this early season. That's not it. This is a Princess and the Frog story here because Joe Mixon has been a frog this year, but somebody kissed him and turned him into a prince. 42 points. 42 points on Sunday. And Kenyon Drake, we all love him, but 3 points on a Sunday is not going to get it done. That leads Dylan to the easy win, 152 to 140. Congratulations. Now, I do want to take one moment to introduce a new segment to you. I've been pretty disappointed as the commissioner with the level of smack talk that's been going on in the league, or has not been going on in the league since there has been none. But I attribute that to us not knowing each other. So I'm going to introduce a new segment to you this week called your Smack Talk Cheat Sheet. And I'm going to help you guys know how to get them zingers in there and give some good smack talk to each other. Let's check it out. Hello, this is your Homies Fantasy Football Smack Talk Cheat Sheet. This will help you give those good zingers and zippers and all those kind of good friendly insults to your fantasy football fellow owners so we can get some good smack talk flying. I'm going to walk you through. We got 12 owners, and since we don't know each other that well, I figured I would give you some starting points to really get in there and jib and jab. All right, we're going to start with Jose. Jose is a Mexican. Lots of stuff you can use there, and he is known as El Grande, but for some reason his wife calls him Chiquito, so I'll let you figure that one out. Next, we got Craig. Craig introduces himself like this. Hi, I'm Craig. Follow me on Twitch. Not great, Craig. Not great. Next, we have Will. Will lives with his parents. I feel like there's a lot of material you can use there. He also cries at rom-coms. Oh, Will, we love you. Orton was just too easy. You've all seen the chat. Take your pick, whatever you want there. David has a teeny tiny dog and still calls himself a man. That's fun. And also, he knows how to walk in high heels, but nobody knows quite why. So that's some good stuff. Jerry, still not sure if he actually exists, but if he does, he's old. Maybe you could throw that around and start with that. We've got Dakota. Dakota likes Michigan State. That's easy enough. Also, weed actually improves his personality. Go figure. Next, we've got Carlos. Carlos is terrible at basketball, even though he thinks he's good. He's also 6'2", so he holds the world record for being the world's tallest Mexican. Matthew. Matthew is old. He's also called Matt, and for some reason, he coughs whenever he thinks about men's locker rooms. He coughs a lot, guys. He coughs a lot. Next, we have Dylan. Dylan likes loafers and went to college in Idaho. Dig in there. I'm sure you guys can get creative. And finally, we have Schmitty. Schmitty has actually put in more time with video games than girls. We know this because we can track his video game time. And, well, talking to your sister doesn't count as talking to girls, Schmitty. Also, he has a TikTok. Yeah. And then there's me. So if I've ever done anything wrong, I can't find it. So good luck with that. Take that and use it to get them. Go get them, guys. All right, welcome back. Our next game of the week was Will versus Matt. Will coming in 1-2 versus Matt as 2-1. This is a tale of three little pigs because, you know, the big bad wolf came to blow down Will's house a couple times and it worked. But those little piggies finally got in the brick house. 29 points out of DJ Chark in the flex position. Didn't help. Just enough to stop the big bad wolf from blowing it down. 137-135, a tight one, but Will pulls away with the win. And, that's the story of that one. And the next to the last game of the week, we've got Orton versus Jose. Orton 2-1, Jose 3-0. Strong teams here. This one is Rapunzel because Jose was looking like it was not going to happen, but he said, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let your hair down. And Dak Prescott sure did. 500 yards and 42 points on Sunday. Led him to the easy victory, 133-116 to go 4-0, undefeated. Somebody's got to take that guy down. The next game of the week is our Beauty and the Beast game of the week. It's David versus Craig. David was 0-3. Craig was 3-0. Something had to give. Well, I'll tell you what, the Beast turned into a beauty for sure when George Kittle went off for 39 points to help 0-3 David squeak by with a win, 139-127. Congratulations and getting away from that donut. Happy for you, my friend. And the last game of the week was the Commish versus Jerry. I call this one the Wizard of Oz because we thought, oh no, these are great players. Jimmy Garoppolo, Courtland Sutton. But as you pull back the curtain, the Wizard is no more, and there was nothing there since they were both on IR, leading to an easy win for the Commissioner, 135-90. It's been going great through 4 weeks. We're getting close to the halfway point of the season. Hope you guys are having fun. Please feel free to leave some comments below if you'd like to see any new segments or have any suggestions for the weekly recaps. But we love you, and as always, go get 'em, Tiger.